A word that I think of to describe PIMI would be leading. They're clearly one of our longest standing and biggest well servicing providers. Their commitment to drawing their workforce from the surrounding Indigenous communities is really second to none. And their value that they place on safety and protecting their workforce is really, really commendable.
PIMI is a well servicing company. We provide service rigs, fluid shot personnel, and rod rigs to really help the oil and gas industry get their oil to surface.
PIMI Well Services is a company that was formed back in 1984. It was created by the 6 First Nations in the northeast part of the province here of Alberta.
They started off with 1 rig at the time. And in the 90s, we started talking about with industry to give us another opportunity that we can grow our company. And I was really impressed with Imperial and also with Cenovus to give us that opportunity to bring in more rigs.
And it progressed throughout the 30 plus years that PIMI's been in business to today, which is 15 rigs.
It employs around 137 people, full-time employees.
They're 100% Indigenous owned. They're 98% Indigenous workforce. They provide a lot of opportunity, career development, employment, funding for different community benefits, and they're a big part of the 6 Nations in the area and provide a lot of opportunity for them. And they've been doing it for a long time and will continue to do so.
PIMI is a long-time successful company. They have a history and a track record of doing really great things, and great things being good work, and putting people to work, generating revenues for their partners, and meeting the needs of companies. It's not just generating revenue as a business should, but it's also generating employment and putting people to work. When you have both of those things, I think that's a great recipe for a successful business.
Not only do they provide a very stable workforce from the local area that has a vested interest in the environmental stewardship of the Cold Lake region, they also provide that interface back to the communities in which we operate.
The thing that I've always admired about PIMI is their willingness to always work with us to get even better. And I think that is a great leadership quality.
I think it's a real honor to have that recognition from the CCAB Award, being one of the founders of PIMI. That I never knew 35 years ago that I'd be sitting here today talking about PIMI.
I think we come a long way, and to prove that we can do a lot of these things and to be trusted by the industry, that we can work alongside with them. And it's an honor for me to sit here and say that we won this award is very huge for the workers, the staff, and all the First Nations that are involved with PIMI.
Winning this award tells me that PIMI has been doing it right for 35 years. Trust your people. As simply put as that. Trust your people. They will take you and your business where it needs to go.
What is PIMI? What is unique about it? It's a community-owned business, hence family.
The relationships we build here is like family, right? And that's probably one of the most important things about working here.
You know, it always boils down to our employees. They are the backbone of this company that's been very successful.
I love PIMI. PIMI is a really good company to work for. And I am PIMI strong. I feel it. I believe it. I am PIMI strong.
When you work on a rig, you almost have 2 families. You have a rig family. We see a lot of each other, almost more of each other than we do our own family. So in that sense, we have a family away from a family.
It's my daughter, Hannah. She's crazy. That's our daughter, Patience. She's lovely. She likes to be an animal. That's my boy. His name's Presley. His middle name's is Riggs.
Really?
Yes. Rigging's a huge part of my life. I've came from less opportune time and place in this community, and PIMI's helped me become the man I am today and ensure that my children have the opportunities I don't.
My boy Kingston is so proud of me. He said, "Dad, I want to be like you when I grow up." He's 10 years old. We practice safety. We care about each other, and that's the way I take it home. And my son wants to be a part of that. I wouldn't hesitate for 1 second let him come back and work for Pimi Well Servicing.